you know that this is CompTIA Security Plus, right? It's SYO 701. So when
Right.
we talking about CompTIA Security Plus, so CompTIA Security Plus, you can see that is an intermediate level exam. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we're
Yes.
talking about other exams like OSCP and CEH, OSCP is also an exam related to the security, but it is a different domain. It is in, you
No.
can say that, offensive security.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but here the CompTIA Security Plus is for those who want to make their career in security and they want to understand the terms related to intermediate level.
Yes. Okay.
So it is basically an entry level cybersecurity certifications.
Mm.
So here you can get a basic understanding that what are the security terms, what are the things that you need to do, what are the vulnerabilities, what are the mitigation steps. Okay.
Yes.
So and after that you will able to get the you will be able to understand the security posture of an
Yeah.
enterprise environment. For
Okay.
example, okay. So when I talking about the security one, so anyone can give that exam, CompTIA Security Plus. However, there is a recommendation from CompTIA team that if you already cleared CompTIA Network Plus or CompTIA A Plus, it would be a good to give this exam. However, this is not a foundation. This is
Okay.
not a foundation. This is a recommendation.
Okay.
You can give the CompTIA exam directly also. So for this, like a simple fundamental is that you require a study at least half an hour or hour a day. You should get involved into the terms and you should have basic ideas of the information. And
Mhm.
when we're talking about the domains of CompTIA security, every exam have a domain, right?
Yeah.
Every exam have a different things. And when we're talking about the things, we're talking about syllabus. So here the syllabus consists of 5 domains. First
Yeah.
is the general first is a general security concept, which consists of 12% of the exam. Second is threat vulnerabilities and mitigations, which is a 22% of the exams. Vulnerability is
Mm.
nothing but a loophole in a system. That should be
Okay.
patched. If there is a vulnerability, how hackers hack your system with the help of vulnerability, right? If
Yeah.
your system is vulnerable, then hacker can exploit that vulnerability to get enter into the system and get the unauthorized access, right?
Yes.
So you are a so if I'm talking from you, if I'm asking from you, you are from the network side. Can you give me one example of firewall vulnerability?
Yeah. Firewall vulnerability will be weak configuration.
Like,
Um, if the firewall is not, if it doesn't have a it has a weak password
but
to the to
but weak password is very hard. Like it is okay. So you are saying that if firewall is using default credentials, right?
the default, exactly, default password and default
Any
configurations and
other
stuff.
any other other example? That is a major
Um,
one.
yeah. Also, if the IPs are not properly if the machines on that domain is not properly configured, in terms of the IP assignment. When a port opening.
Yeah. For example, if 80 HTTP port is open, okay,
Yes.
on your
Yes.
firewall, then anyone can enter into firewall, right?
Yes.
That's very easy. And the other things are like firewall should be updated to the latest firmware.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the vulnerabilities and what are the exploitation of that vulnerabilities we will talking about later. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the second domain. The third domain is 18% of security architecture. Security architecture
Mm.
is about that, like how my architecture look like, where in my organization router came, how
Mhm.
the firewall will come into picture, if there is any
Yeah.
IPS IDS is not there, right? That's the
Yes.
security architecture. Then we have a security operations. Security operations is also a very mandatory thing because without security operations, no organization can survive. Security operation consists of policies, procedures, passwords, complexity, right? So these are
Yes.
basically the things come into that. Then we have security program management and oversight. Security program management, for example, if there is a cybersecurity person and who give the cybersecurity training in to employees, right?
Right. Right.
And Yeah, so that's a cybersecurity program management, that you are making a program to secure your organization.
Yeah.
So the 100% of exam in breaking into the 5 domains and different percentage of that domain. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when we're talking about the exam testing center, so this is the service, it will be a back proctor. You have 90 minutes to answer 90 questions. I hope
Okay.
it is not, I hope it is not bored, because get involved into the real syllabus. First of all, you should
Yeah.
have the idea that what exam consists of. Then you have multiple choice questions, and you need to correct. You need to pick up 2 to 3 correct answer for a single questions. And to pass the security exams, you have to score 750 points out of 900. And you to take the exams, you have to pay the exam fee. You can add, buy the voucher over there. There are the websites, and then there is a discount option other as well. You can check on the internet, right? This is not. This is I already prepared. Just this is not a good like.
Okay.
It is not. It is not required. These are the exam tips, right? Like how you can
Okay.
maintain yourself, learn daily, maintain notes, and try to understand the things, try to memorize the things, try
Mm-hmm.
to practice the things daily. Okay, so
Okay.
that's the fundamental to pass the exams. So do you have any question?
Yeah. No, so far so good.
Okay, so the first one is a fundamental of security. What are the basic fundamentals of security? Basics. So the objectives is here, like we need to compare the different type of security controls, and we need to
Mm-hmm.
summarize fundamental security concepts. Why the security controls are required? Because we need to mitigate the vulnerability, right? Security controls can be a antivirus, can be a patching of server, can be a IPS IDS, can be a firewall, good
Mm-hmm.
routing, alarm monitorings. These are the security controls.
Yeah.
Now, fundamental of security consists of, first point is information security.
Mm-hmm.
So information security is protecting data and information from unauthorized access, modification, disruption, disclosure, and destruction. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and protecting the system includes computers, servers, network devices, right? Data basically consists of critical data. Then the main picture came, that is CIA tried. CIA is confidentiality, integrity, availability,
Yeah.
and it is a pillar of security. So if
Mm-hmm.
someone asking, if someone told you that what is a pillar of CIA, on which basis security is standing, you can tell them CIA.
CIA.
Yeah, and CIA is stand for confidentiality, integrity, and availability.
Availability. Yeah.
So confidentiality, it means, you heard the term confidentiality, means confidential.
Yeah.
So confidentiality means your data should be accessed to authorized persons only. Example, encryption. If your data is goes into the wrong hand, but it is encrypted, so they can't read it, right?
Right. Yeah.
So with the help of encryption, it will remain confidential. The second thing is integrity. Integrity means data should not be tampered.
Right.
So if the data leaves from part A to part B, so it should be remain as it is when it leaves from
That's
part
it.
A.
Yeah. Should be accurate.
Example, yeah, it should be accurate. It should be applied to checksums. Checksums are
Yeah.
basically a extra information
Mm-hmm.
that we added to the message. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have a availability. Availability means whenever the information is required, it should be available to the person, but person should be authorized.
Yeah. And it should be able to be
And
recovered.
yeah, and how we can achieve the availability with the help of redundancy.
Mm-hmm.
If we have
Okay.
redundancy, we can achieve it.
Yeah.
Then we have a
Okay.
non-repudiation. Do you have idea non-repudiation what is?
Not no, a non-repudiation. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
Yeah. So non-repudiation is something that is very important term, and non-repudiation is a measure that if you do something wrong after implementing non-repudiation, you can't deny that you have not done this. Okay, for example, if you have steal a money from the bank as an
Mm-hmm.
hacker or as an internal employee, but non-repudiation measures are there, then we have a logs that you have done it. Even if you regret you have not done it, we can show you the logs.
Yeah.
That's a non-repudiation. For the best example of non-repudiation is digital signatures. Then we have a Siena Pentagon. Siena Pentagon is nothing like that, but Siena Pentagon is already an extension of CIA triad. Earlier, the CIA triad was only there, but now security guys involve some more terms into that.
Okay.
Okay, so it is a non-repudiation and authentication. Non-repudiation you already know,
Yes.
and authentication means verify the identity of the system, like who you are. If you see the applications, if you log into the applications, first of all you need to enter your credentials,
Mm-hmm.
because application want to know you, that who are you, right? That's the authentication. Do you have what is authorization?
You said, do I have question over the authentication?
No, authorization. What is authorization?
Authorization.
Yes.
Yeah, authorization is more like giving a user or special credentials or access or permission to certain information.
Yes. So authorization, in simple terms, we can say that what I can access.
Yes.
Yeah. Permissions.
Yeah.
Then we have accounting. Accounting. So these are, we have a CIA and then we have a triple A. What is triple
Yeah.
A? Authentication,
As
authorization, and
authentication
accounting.
and accounting. Yeah.
Accounting means auditing of your activities. What are you
Activities. Yeah.
doing in your activities? Okay.
Yeah.
Then we
Like
have a
audit
sector.
trail.
Yeah, like audit trail. Then we have a security control category, so you can read that, like technical, managerial, operational,
Manager. Yeah.
physical.
Operational. Okay.
Then we have a control types. What are the security control types? They can be preventive, deterrent, detective, corrective, compensative, and directive. This
That's
in
okay.
detail, this in detail we will learn on later. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have a zero trust model. What is zero trust model? Zero trust model is, it work on the principle that no one is safe, no one is secure.
Yeah. Right.
We can't trust anyone by default.
By default. Yeah.
And to achieve zero trust, we should have a plan. Okay.
Mm.
We have a control plane, we have a data plane. So control plane is what? Like it should be a threat scope reduction. Like scope of threat should be low.
Mhm.
We have a policy driven access control. Policy should
Right.
be there. We have a secure zones. Then we have a data plane, like what are the systems, what are the policies, what are the policy administrators, and what are the enforcement of those policies. Okay,
Right.
so these are the things you need to learn. Then we have a
Okay.
threats and vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
So threats and vulnerabilities, you know threat, right? Threat is a
Yeah.
one that can harm your technology system.
Yeah.
And threat can come from natural disasters, cyber attacks, data integrity breaches, and disclosure of confidential information.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have a vulnerability. So you know that we have a very long discussion on vulnerability, right? That what is vulnerability.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here the same thing is written. A vulnerability is a weakness in the system,
Yeah.
and it comes from the various factors like software bugs, misconfigured
Hmm.
software that you have saying that it can be misconfigured,
Yeah.
or network devices are not properly protected, security patches are not there, physical security is not there, right? And so it is a fundamental thing that if threats and vulnerabilities are there, your organization can be hampered. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you have a threat, but there is no matching vulnerability, then you have no risk. Remember,
Hmm.
if you have a
Yeah.
vulnerability, but there is a no threat of vulnerability, then you are not risk.
Yeah.
Vulnerability should have a exploitation. It should have a threat.
Yes.
Okay. So as a security engineer, you should have the idea that vulnerability should
Mhm.
not have a any threat. And if it has a threat,
Yeah.
you need to remedy it. Okay. And when we're talking about, so it's the same thing is written over there. Risk management is like you need to find out that you need to know that how you can manage the risk. Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
So you need to, you should able to find the different ways to minimize the risk and outcome of that.
Yeah.
Confidentiality, I already know, I already told you that confidentiality is basically a protection of information from unauthorized access. Your
Mhm.
information should be private, it should not be leaked, and it
Right.
can be related to any individuals, entities, or processes. Okay.
Right.
And confidentiality is important for three reasons. One is a personal privacy, business advantage, or regulatory compliance.
Mm.
Okay. How you can achieve the confidentiality? There are the five things. First is encryption. So
Yeah.
encryption, what do encryption do? Encryption convert your plain text into ciphertext, right?
Yes.
And after that, the cipher can only be decrypted by a decryption key.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we have access control. If we maintain properly rollback access control, then only authorized access person can access the data, right?
Yes.
The third is data masking. What is data masking? Data masking is a hiding of data. For example, if you know that, for example, if you have a contact number 7827 blah blah blah, then you can
Mm.
find out that in the end it is written as XXXXX.
Yeah.
So it is a masking.